My name is Anmol Bhutani and today I am going to explain the task 4.2C. So in this task I am going to explain each and everything that I have done and how I have completed this task. So I am going to discuss each and everything about this task. So firstly, in this task I implemented the repository pattern to detach the data access layer from the application layer, and I also used the fast member for object relational mapping, which is ORM, to map the database record uh, to the C# objects. So now we are going to see each and everything of this task that what we have done. So firstly we will look the code portion of this task, that what I have done. So firstly we will see the robot command audio.cs file. Actually this file contains the original audio.net implementation for interacting with the robot command table in the database. Now we will see this, that how it works. So here this constructor the constructor initializes the database connection string using the dependency injection. So here is the get all robot commands. Like this method retrieves all robot commands from the database and maps them to a list of robot command object. Here you can see. After that, the like here add robot command, here is the add robot command. This method adds a new robot command to the database and returns the newly created command with its ID. So here you can see. Before this we have missed out, sorry, like get robot command by ID. Here we can get the robot command by inserting the ID, appropriate ID there. Similarly, here is the update robot command to update the robot command by giving its appropriate ID or inserting the appropriate ID there. And finally here is the delete robot command, like the ID which we assign there, then it will delete that robot command after sending the request or processing the request. So now moving to the map audio.cs file. Actually this file contains the original audio.net implementation for interacting with the map table in the database. Like the structure of this file is also similar to the robot command audio.cs file. Now like here you can see, here are some key points to explain in this file. Like get all maps, this method retrieves all maps from the database and maps them to a list of map objects. Here you can see this. Here is get map by ID, like which we assign the ID there, we will get the map by its ID. Like here is the add map, and like this method adds a new map to the database and returns the newly created map with its ID. Similarly, here is the update map, which is similar to the previous file like robot command adio.cs. And here also the delete map, like which we assign the ID there, it will delete it will delete that map from the database. So now moving to the another file, robot command repository.cs. Like this file implements the iRobot command data access interface and uses fast member for ORM. Like here is the iRobot command data access.cs file. So moving to this file again, here are some key points to explain in this file. Like here this method retrieves all robot commands using a generic execute reader method, which uses the fast member for the ORM. After that, here you can see the execute reader. This is a generic method that executes a SQL query and maps the results to a list of objects using the fast member. So this is the entire file, you can see. Now moving to the map repository.cs file. Here is our complete file, and like this file implements the IMAP data access interface and uses the fast member for ORM. Like here also the structure is similar to the robot command repository.cs file. Here is the IMAP data access.cs file, you can see. So moving to the map repository.cs file again, and now I will explain some key points in this file. Here also, like get all maps, this method retrieves all maps using the generic execute reader method. Here you can see. After that, add map, it will add the map in the database. To update map, here is the function to update map. Here is the function is like delete map, like all is similar to the robot command repository.cs file. Here also the generic method that executes a SQL query and maps the results to a list of object using the fast member. So you can see properly entire file. So this is my code portion. After that, to check all the commands, I have used the postman to check the endpoints. Here I have made some endpoints to check. Firstly, I have made set a environment here I have enabled this environment, and also I have made the collection named as robot command or robot controller API for 4.2C. Here you can see, and here is the first endpoint. Here is our URL to get all robot commands, and after sending this we have received the all robot commands in the JSON format. You can see, and with the correct output 200. Okay, moving to the next endpoint, get robot command by its ID. Like we have assigned here the ID, and here is our URL. The environment we have set is using here, we are using here. And after sending the request, we have received the output in the JSON format only. Similarly, like all the outputs we have received in the JSON format only. So here is the correct output also 200. Okay, you can see properly. Now moving to the next endpoint. In this we have used the post request to add the robot command, and after sending the request we have received this output. You can see the robot command is added successfully with the correct output. So next, in this endpoint we have used the put method to update the robot command. Here we have assigned the ID of this to update the robot command, and here you can see after sending the request the correct output. Now moving to the last endpoint of the robot command, which is delete robot command. In this we have used the delete request, and here is our URL. After sending the request we have received the correct output. Now we are moving to the next endpoint for the maps. So here is the get all maps, and we have used the get request to get all maps. So here we have received the maps after sending the request, you can see, and received the 200 OK output. Moving to the next endpoint, in this also we have used the get request to get map by its ID. Here we have assigned the ID, and here is our URL. So after sending this request we have received this output, you can see. So moving to the next endpoint, in this endpoint we have used the post request to add the map, and after sending the request this is our output, you can see properly. So moving to the next endpoint, in this endpoint we have used the put method to update the map, and here we have inserted the ID of the map to update the which we have to update the map, and after sending the request we have received this output. The last endpoint of the map is delete map. In this we have used the delete request, and here we have to assign the ID which we want to delete, which map we want to delete, and after sending the request you can see the correct output. So after this all, I have also run the collection of this. So you can see here the correct outputs successfully runs, you can see properly. So here I have used the postman to check the all endpoints. like it is working properly or not. So all are working properly and correctly. So here is my entire task which I have done, and I have also explained each and everything that how I have done this task properly. So thank you.